Hi, we're back and we are looking at common causes of hypothyroid conditions, and we're on our last topic today, number 7, thyroid resistance. And this happens when basically all your markers, your TSH, T4, T3, everything looks pretty normal. And in those cases, it's important to really assess your adrenal glands, because if you have high cortisol levels, it will basically block thyroid hormone getting into the body a couple different ways, and it will lead to a lot of different symptoms. And some of the symptoms of high cortisol levels are belly and arm fat. And this is a big one, because if you start putting on weight, especially fat, right around the belly or the back of your arm, get the jiggly little chicken wing thing going on, is probably an indication that your cortisol is too high. Also, high cortisol blocks T4 to T3 conversion, and it inhibits the immune system because it drops secretory IgA down. It also, another big thing is it makes your sleep go down and your libido. And I'll just explain this real quick. At night, cortisol should drop off with the sunset as you go to bed. But if you have an infection and your body needs to fight something, it will pump in cortisol at that time. Well, cortisol normally wakes you up, so you're going to have messed up sleep patterns. Also, since you're not sleeping, where most of your anabolic hormones are made, you're going to be decreased on your anabolic hormones, and libido will drop. Normally, with people with this high cortisol, they're under extreme amount of stress, anxiety and stress, and that's why the cortisol is being pumped in, because it's an anti-stress hormone. There are 3 ways to address this head-on to reverse this type of pattern. Number 1, you need to get appropriate assessment of your adrenals, and especially the cortisol rhythm throughout the day, and the cortisol sum, and the metabolites as well. There's only one test that I know of that actually tests all those different things. So an appropriate assessment of your cortisol and the other hormones are needful. Gut issues play a big role in high cortisol levels, because if you have food sensitivities, it will require the body to pump in cortisol to normally deal with that. So one way to lower your cortisol levels is to get rid of leaky gut or get rid of food sensitivities. Also, liver gallbladder function is important, because if you can't methylate and get rid of some of these excessive hormones, it will cause a lot of different problems. So, in conclusion or summary of these 7 factors that tie into hypothyroid patterns, I just wanted to go over them real briefly here. In the 7 different things, the first one was autoimmunity, which that one was tied to gut health. Remember, most of your immune system lies right in the gut. Also, the second one was underactive pituitary. We talked about how that is connected to a hormone imbalance. Gut issues, obviously that's tied into gut issues and immune system function, because remember, T4, T3 conversion and just getting the right type of minerals may be tied into that issue. An underconversion of T4 to T3 is primarily a liver gallbladder issue. Remember, 60% of T4 T3 is converted in the liver gallbladder. An overconversion of T4 to T3 and a decreased TBG, which is common polycystic ovary syndrome, is a hormone issue. High TBG, which is tied into estrogen dominance, is again a hormone issue. And the one we just covered, thyroid resistance, is primarily a hormone issue. So 4 of these 7 things that cause a hypothyroid condition are actually hormone tied into the hormones. So what I'm really trying to say is, and actually the second one's gut health. These 3 here. You'll notice that thyroid isn't even on this chart. You can have a thyroid working at 100%, but if these organs aren't doing what they need to do, that doesn't matter. You still are not going to have proper thyroid function. It's absolutely essential that these systems are working optimally to have a thyroid that's working optimally. So, with that being said, that's why hormones play such a big role in thyroid function, and getting assessed and working on your gut and making sure your liver gallbladder is working is absolutely essential for thyroid health. For more information, check out the video or the link below.